Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel for a brand new video. Today's video is going to be a discussion about the new Yu-Gi-Oh products going up in price starting in 2022. We just got this info over here that in Battles of Chaos on the official Yu-Gi-Oh card website, the MSRP is set to be $4.19 per pack, previously being $3.99. And some of you guys might be thinking, okay, so they increased the packs to 20 cents. Is that even that big of a deal? And let's go ahead and go into it, because some people are super upset, other people kind of have like a I understand feeling, and some people are like it's not that big of a deal. And I'm also curious to know how you guys feel about that. But first, let's go ahead and go into like, does it actually matter? So on average, if we look at the amount of booster packs inside a box, as well as looking inside of a case over here, this is just a standard Yu-Gi-Oh mathematics over here. So if we look at the cost of it being 20 cents, right? If we multiply the 20 cents times 12, that's where we get $4.80. So on average, this would technically increase a booster box price if we're using the mathematics of 20 cents per booster pack, right? Obviously, this is something that we don't have information on next year. Maybe it's just this box for whatever reason, but this is going to be something that I want to talk about what other Yu-Gi-Oh content creators are talking about as well, which is, you know, how do you guys feel about it? But again, we're just 20 cents per pack, right? And we get 24 packs that we would get $4.80, so about $5 per pack. And this is just starting out with Battles of Chaos. Later down the line, it could go up even more for other Yu-Gi-Oh future products. And if we look at the amount of like $4.80 times 12, if we're buying, let's say, a case of cards, which sometimes people want to buy an entire case, that's an upward increase of $58 at just about. And that actually does matter quite a bit, right? And we also have to think about the trickle down effect of everything going up in price. That means all of our commons, all of our other like rares and any other rarity, right? That would also increase the prices just a little bit. And I know for a lot of you guys, it might not make that much of a difference, but you have to keep in mind, not everyone has lots of money to spend on certain cards. And so I was checking out Twitter, and originally I thought kind of the same thing. I'm like, it's 20 cents is not that big of a deal, but there are lots of different opinions on this. So Team APS posted this over here, was like basically what I said, which was they're increasing it from $3.09 to $4.19, which is 20 cents, right? So, and then he asked the, you know, people's thoughts. House of Champs also chimed in here, another Yu-Gi-Oh content creator. And basically he's saying that the card game's having production issues. And I totally get that with, of course, with the last few years, Crush Card virus going around. Obviously, that makes things a little bit more difficult. A lot of release dates got pushed back further. We had more delays across the world. This doesn't even just include Yu-Gi-Oh! If any of you guys are gamers, I'm sure some of you guys know that the price of just like old like GameCube games, N64 games, everything just gone up in price. Heck, just even trying to acquire a PS5 and, you know, other graphics cards, everything just goes up in price. That is kind of due to people kind of hoarding and kind of scalping, but it's the same concept of everyone wants to get these things and they're just not being produced because the factories are having issues. So I totally get this. And this has to do also with just the prices of just things in general, right? Because it doesn't just apply to Yu-Gi-Oh! This applies to like everything, whether it is like straws just not being produced anymore or plastic bags not being available. This is just something it's just as time goes on, money is also kind of worth less and less as time goes on. But just basically, this is the big point that he's driving right here. And I think that also does make sense because of, you know, Crush Card virus also the past 2 years. But this is an interesting concept over here. So another person chimed in and they said that it kills the affordability and value of packs. Even though, again, remember, it's only 20 cents difference. This all adds up, making it more expensive over here, especially he's mentioning that for like the budget and newer players. And I totally agree that the game is already so expensive, because if we look at the prices of even the more recent sets, if we go into like Crossout, like, did you guys check out the prices of Crossout Designator in Yu-Gi-Oh? These are just for like the okay, here's the look at these prices. And if you think about it, the person that's playing Crossout Designator, do you think that they just want to buy one copy of it? More than likely, they're like, no, I want to get, you know, a play set. That's $300 right there. And if you look at the affordability just in general of Yu-Gi-Oh, it is a very, very, very expensive game. But that's kind of been, you know, something relevant for a long time. And I think that because of, you know, budget players and players that are newer to the game, it's just so dang expensive. Have any of you guys spent hundreds of dollars on Duel Links? I can raise my hand right there because I've also done it. But at the same time, as a content creator, I can get my money back because of the content. So I'm in a kind of a different boat. But, you know, as a young kid, can you ask mommy, you know, for, you know, another $50 for a case? It's going to be a little bit more, right? And then also another person chimed in, and I like this point a lot, 20 cents to get the same 30-cent super rare, and I feel you on that. So I would like to see maybe like in return for this, because some people also commented on other like Yu-Gi-Oh forums and stuff that were talking about it. Getting an extra card per pack would be nice, because on average, you know, some Yu-Gi-Oh cards are only 5 cents each. If we just got literally one more Yu-Gi-Oh card, I think some people would be okay with that. Like, they're like, okay, our prices are getting increased, but we at least get something, right? I think at the end of the day, they could raise the price maybe even 5 cents more and give us like an extra card, right? Just so there's at least like a give and a take, right? We have to pay more, but we get at least one more card, or we up the ratios of something to kind of offset this, you know, 20-cent difference. And I know it seems weird just talking about a 20-cent difference, but again, you have to keep in mind that's $5 more on a booster box, that's another $58 on a case, and the trickle down effect will definitely occur with this. And this is starting off with Battles of Chaos next year. Who's to say that later down the line it could go up even further? And someone even commented over here mentioning that they remember when they were $2.99. So prices of any game, I'm sure that Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, any other TCG, comment down below if those also have increased in prices. I'm just a Yu-Gi-Oh player myself, so I don't really know the difference in prices for some of the other things, but I just think that Yu-Gi-Oh is definitely not super accessible. I've also seen a few people comment on this in regards to being in another part of the world. There's a couple comments on Brazil saying that the price increase of 20 cents is actually going to be an increase of $1 for them, because they're just getting the, you know, obviously you have to factor in importing cards too, because if these are getting increased, then there's just, again, it's a trickle down effect that's just going to make things more expensive overall. But anyways, what are you guys' thoughts on it? Do you guys feel like, I'm curious to know how my community feels about it. Do you guys feel like 20 cents not that big of a deal, or do you think it's kind of like, oh, I understand, which is kind of like the middle ground, or are you guys on the side of like, this makes it absolutely unaffordable, going from $3.99 to $4.19 or $4.20 per pack? They were 1 cent off from the meme, but nonetheless, I like discussion videos, so comment down below how you guys feel about that. But anyways, thanks for tuning in, guys. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like on it. If you're new here and do want to be up to date on more new Yu-Gi-Oh news and future discussion videos, as I really do enjoy these types of videos, and if you are new here, hit subscribe, turn the bell, and you'll definitely see more very soon. But take care, and I'll catch you guys in the next video, and I'm signing out. Peace.